After creating our example building project in the previous part, in this part we are going to continue with the work breakdown structure WBS. A WBS helps you to divide the project into smaller and manageable portions, and every construction project should have a work breakdown structure defined in the planning stage. In P6, we will define the WBS from the project menu. Up to here, we always use the enterprise menu for our operations, but as our project is ready, we can continue with project menu from now on. Or you can use the directory bar to open a WBS tab. But your project must be open to do that. For example, when I close my project, you see that this part and project menu is not selectable. So I'm going to open my project first of all. Okay, now I can open the work breakdown structure tab, either using project menu or using the directory bar. And this is my WBS tab, as you can see here. In WBS tab, you always see your project at top of the list. In order to add a new WBS item, click to Add button in the command bar. You see that there is no wizard here because we don't have too much detail for the WBS items. We have coding structure here and we have the name part here. In coding part, as different from the previous ID structures, the root of the code is coming with the parent node. For example, you cannot delete this EBP. So whatever you write, you get EBP here. It shows that this WBS item belongs to the EBP project. In the class exercise 6, we have mobilization as the first WBS node, and the ID is given as 01. So I'm going to write 01 here. And the name is mobilization. Second item is 02 construction. You can also add a work breakdown structure item with right click and add option. So this is 02 construction. You see that it takes the code of mobilization as the root because it is connected to the mobilization. However, these two nodes should be at the same level. You can arrange their hierarchy using the buttons in the command bar. So by using this arrow, I can move left the construction. So now you see that they have the same level. And the root of construction is updated automatically according to the code of the new parent node, which is example building project. In the exercise, I have first floor and second floor under the construction. So you can select the parent node first of all, it is construction, and then you can add some new items. It is enough to write 01 here because the other part is coming with the parent node, and the name is first floor. I'm going to select the parent node again and select add. The WBS code is 02, and the name is second floor. And finally, we have the demobilization. This time I'm going to select the project as the parent node so that the new WBS item can have the same level with the others. So I'm going to add the third item, 03, demobilization. So you see that it has the same level with mobilization and construction. You can also increase the level of detail in WBS. Here we have only 2 levels. For example, you can put section X and Y under a floor. Here, let me do this. So first of all, I selected the first floor, and I'm going to add section X here. So this is section X. Select the first floor again and add. And this is the section Y. Now we have a more detailed WBS with 3 levels in the first floor. And in real construction projects, WBS can have even level 7 sometimes. You can also copy and paste these WBS items. For example, you can copy the first floor using the command bar, and you can paste it to the construction. You can select OK here. It will take the all information from the copied item. So let me put this one in order. Let's say this is third floor. Okay. You see that we can also copy a WBS item, and it also copied the sections under the first floor. Therefore, in order to make it faster, you can use this copy and paste options if you have a similar structure in your WBS. But in our class exercise, we don't need such details. We don't have any section X and Y. We don't have third floor. So I'm going to delete these items. And again, you can use the command bar to delete a WBS item. And here I'm going to delete the whole third floor. You see that section X and Y is also removed. You can also define the responsibility at WBS level. We know that responsible manager of this project is construction manager. You can see it in the general tab here. So responsible manager is construction manager. For this reason, all of these items, WBS items, have the same responsible manager, as you can see here. But if you want, you can change it. For example, for the first floor, you can change the responsible manager after removing the filter here. So let's say the responsible manager of first floor is health and safety manager. And the responsible manager of the second floor is QA/QC manager. And after that, when you look at the OBS screen, so you can see these items in the responsibility column of the construction manager. Here, this diamond shows the EPS nodes, folder shows the projects, and these two blue boxes shows the WBS nodes. For example, when you select the health and safety manager, you can see the first floor. And when you select the QA/QC manager, you can see the second floor. But when you select the project manager, you don't see anything here. Although all of these people are connected to project manager, you will not see anything here unless you define a responsibility specifically for the project manager. I'm going to close this one. Okay, WBS of our project is ready now. Activities will come under these nodes. For example, I will put the mobilization activities under this node, first floor construction activities under this node, and so on. But I'm going to do this in the activities screen, not in WBS screen. And this is the subject of the next part. So it is the end of this part. Thank you for your attention. In the next part, we will continue with creating the activities of this project.